item that is coming next is 6.
We don't have any, sir, we don't have any additional requests. Sir, did you want to speak for the agenda or for the, okay, can you present your name, sir?
Thank you. My name is Steve Davison. I live nearby in McGinley Square. I spoke to the secretary 2 days ago.
We need a sheet, so you'll give us a sheet.
Yeah.
And on which item, sir?
My name is Stephen Davison again.
Which item?
It's the superintendent search.
Okay, thank you.
I have seen, I've lived here for 30 years, so I've seen it all. I've seen the state takeover of our school system. I've seen people sit by idly while incompetence like Charles Epps ruin our children's chances for a quality education year upon year. I've seen people given jobs in the school system who have no business being there, except that they were so-and-so's cousin or so-and-so's uncle, or they knew somebody. In other words, we have a lot of jobs being given out to people who don't belong there. But I've also seen courageous teachers work year after year in very tough conditions. I've seen examples of children making it out of the system on to higher education and good jobs, but not enough of them. We don't have enough success stories. So here's the reality of the situation as I see it. Epps left all of us a big mess to clean up. Mr. Walker has done a credible job in his time. I have personally thanked Mr. Walker for her service, and I hope and I trust that he will help the new superintendent get up to speed quickly. Now, I've thought long and hard about everything that has happened. Sometimes things are not that complicated. Sometimes the truth is clear to see, even if you have trouble accepting it. The truth is that after everything that has happened, we got lucky. We got lucky that Epps is gone. We got lucky that we now have a Board of Education that's full of dedicated, hardworking people with some incredible credentials who will do right by our children. We got lucky that we will now have an intelligent, capable leader dedicating to leading our schools. But this luck did not happen by accident. It happened because a lot of people worked long hours for a very long time. Citizens of Jersey City spoke up and worked hard to get this board elected to make the tough decisions. Citizens came together to fight the system and stop the rampant cronyism. Now, there's a lot of noise out there about things that might not be right, but that's all it is, noise. Mr. Knapp, I know he's an elected official. I don't know how many government jobs he has. Is he a double dipper, a triple dipper, quadruple dipper? Yeah, that's the truth. And he's all that's what's wrong with Hudson County politics. Is there a vast conspiracy at work here to privatize the schools? Well, I was talking with a union person just before this, and he expressed that concern to me. And I'm not in favor of privatization, but there's simply no evidence of it. The schools are going to stay public. The union's going to stay involved. If that changes, I will join with the union to fight those changes. But people can make accusations, but unless there's hard evidence, this is just making noise, and you got to question their motives. And those motives are keeping the same old, same old. Is the Board of Education being directed by a politician? Well, quite the opposite is the truth. For years and years, the Board of Ed candidates have been handpicked by local politicians. Mayor Healy has stacked the board with do-nothing lackeys for years. In fact, one of them was here last week. Sean Connor stood here and said that the system should work like it did for Epps. That was such an unbelievable statement that I'll say it again. Sean Connor said the system should work like it did for Epps. It was a ridiculous statement, and it can't be taken seriously, but it must be refuted. We can't go back. Doing the same thing, the same way, and expecting different results is the very definition of insanity. Well, we have had enough. We have had enough of the same old, same old. Sean Connors is an example of what used to be wrong with this board, but not now. Now the board is filled with people who actively sought out the position, who applied for the position, who fought for the position, due to a passion to serve. The board is now filled with people who can fix things. Is the board perfect? Well, no. And you can't expect them to be, but we can expect them to be responsive. In fact, I would like to ask the board to act in a bit more unified manner. Regardless of the choices that are made, it would be better if the board could act with one voice. But I've checked you guys out, and like I said, highly qualified, intelligent do-gooders. The truth is, the Board of Ed today is filled with educated, independent, and accomplished professionals who have the potential to serve the children of this city to a level that has not been seen before. And we talked about funding. Well, who were the original fundings of this year's candidates? I can tell you, they were the candidates themselves.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, board.
Thank you for your
Thank you,
time.
Mr.